Hi, this is the Data Cat talking about data management and data governance. If you're worried about whether your organization is managing data in the right way to minimize embarrassing customer interactions where you don't have the right data about a customer, regulatory breaches, or any number of expensive mistakes caused by bad data in your business, or if you want to be able to trust your data to get the most value from it, then this short video summarizes for you some best practices which are pretty simple to implement and just take some focus to put into place in your business or organization. If data is the new oil or asset, then we need to treat it as such. What do you do with your valuable assets, financial assets or physical assets, inventory? You log it, keep track of it, define it, maintain it, check its quality, ensure that changes and updates are controlled, and ensure only authorized uses are made. This is what data governance and data management achieve. Management is about maintenance, updates, quality monitoring, the change process, capturing, managing, and remediating incidents relating to data as well. Governance lifts it up a level of abstraction and so is about enforcement of the data management processes and changes to those processes, including data incident management processes. Regulators are taking interest in data management and expect that firms and organizations have a documented and structured approach to their data management and governance. Regulations include privacy laws such as the EU GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, and for the financial services industry, the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision Standard Number 239, BCBS 239, called Principles for Effective Risk Data Aggregation and Risk Reporting for the Financial Sector. Privacy law in all countries creates a regulatory expectation that you understand and manage your data appropriately. This is all on top of the fact that businesses need to manage their data to maximize the value you can get from your data. We have three levels at the foundation: governance, then management, which implements what the governance layer decides upon, and management ensures that operations are done the right way. Operations puts it all into action. Elements of management. Updates in BAU as data is always changing and being captured. How are these updates being done? What are the processes and controls? There could be KYC, know your customer checks, field validations, and other ways of making sure that data is captured correctly. But are these actually being followed? For this, we have regular review by risk if you have an internal risk team, or internal audit if you've got an audit function in your company. Quality monitoring. For the data that gets through the BAU controls, are there further checks for correctness? For example, if there are multiple sales records for the same customer, are these consistent in the customer contact information and the spelling of the customer's name? Ideally, there would be only one source for this information, but there might be practical reasons or system limitations as to why you have to have more than one. For example, you might have two different systems for two different products. You've got a migration project to merge them 2 years down the track, but between now and then, you're stuck with two systems. You need to make sure they're consistent, or if they're inconsistent, that you understand why and you're comfortable with that. To understand data quality, we need to know where our data are coming from. This means tracing our data lineage, so we know the handoffs between systems and the transformations done to the data through its journey all the way from when the data is captured at source to the use that we are interested in. We need to know this journey so we know what to expect of the data when it's used. When the data don't look correct, having the lineage will help determine where the error occurred. Change. When there are system or process changes, is there a structured process to implement the change? A whole new system requires an extensive migration project, but even a minor upgrade has risk that needs to be managed. Are there checks that data is still accessible and usable in all the usual ways after the upgrade? When new fields are added or data types are changed, does everything still work as expected? Suppose you decide to capture contact's Twitter handle and Facebook ID now in a dedicated field, and not just in the notes field. Is the update from the notes to the new fields effective? And was anything else inadvertently disturbed? Do all the uses of the Twitter handle and Facebook ID now point to the new fields and not to the notes field like before? Incidents. When something data related goes wrong, is there a structured process to log and manage it? Do team members actually log problems as incidents or just do a workaround? For example, when the email address bounces back, is that single instance fixed and then they move on? Or is there a process and a culture of capturing it to ensure there's a regular sweep to ensure all cases are systematically sought and handled? Or suppose a customer phones to say their invoice has the wrong amount. Is this just updated and corrected for that instance? Really, we want the team member to ask, hang on, have we sent out potentially hundreds of incorrect invoices, and this is just the first customer that I've heard about with the problem? The incident would be logged, there's a root cause analysis, and then impact assessment. Maybe it was just a once-off. Or maybe there's a systematic problem that needs to be fixed, and you've overcharged or undercharged hundreds of customers. Data breaches can be identified by noticing anomalies such as a contact failing an ID check found to be masquerading as a customer to commit a fraud. Is that a once-off, or is your entire customer database already for sale on the dark web due to a breach that happened a year ago that no one knew about? This isn't to be alarmist, but to ensure that cases that come to your attention are treated appropriately. Once an incident has been identified, the impact needs to be determined. Sometimes the root cause has to be found before you can determine the impact. Having found all the customers affected by the incident, and the root cause may help you do this because you'll know the rules or the scenarios that were affected by the problem, you need to then work out whether it involves undercharging or overcharging. Under delivery, i.e. you gave less than you promised to customers, or over delivery, did you give more than you promised? Where the customer was undercharged, or you gave more than you promised, typically you would just leave it where it is. You'd wear the loss and let the customer have the extra benefit, but correct it for the future. Where you've overcharged, then you would want to make the customer whole by refunding the difference. That's the remediation phase. Then you need to correct the root cause so the problem doesn't happen again, to stop the bleeding. That might be what you want to do first before remediating customers already affected. Usually this will involve a process change or a system change. Be sure to follow a structured process when you implement the changes, including testing, possibly staff training, staff awareness, where a system or procedure is being changed. Governance lifts it up a level of abstraction. This involves enforcement of the data management processes, or at least checks to ensure that they're being followed. Changes and uplifts to data management processes, including the data incident management process. Is adherence being checked? Is there a regular checking to ensure that processes are being followed? Can burden be reduced with automation and validation? For example, can the hygiene and completeness of records be maintained by validations rather than manual reviews and updates to correct or fill any gaps? Does senior management take an interest in data management metrics and outcomes? This ensures that resourcing and priority is given to data management. Thanks for listening. This gives you key points about data management and data governance for your organization in a nutshell. You'll have particular scenarios and problems to resolve for your business, and if you would like me to cover any topics in more detail, please let us know in a comment below, and I would love to cover it as well as I can. Thanks for listening to the Data Cat. Please hit the like button if you found this useful and subscribe to be notified of future similar videos.